What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, January 10th. It's 3:26 p.m. and this is the crypto market update. So exciting things are happening. I mean, we saw the flare drop complete. Unfortunately for me, I still haven't been able to access it. That's what I was doing all night, was trying to figure out how to do it. There's just one step that I feel like I'm missing. So if anybody can shoot me over in the comments here, like a step-by-step tutorial of how to access your flare, please send that over because I need to still get mine. I definitely want to get that because I want to do the 1,000 flare giveaway and 1,000 XRP giveaway. And I wasn't able to do it last night because I couldn't access my flare. So until I can access it, or if somebody can send me something, that would be awesome. So I can do that flare giveaway because we are officially full. Stargate, I mean, the amount of influx of people that have joined past 30 days, just even the first week of January, has been absurd. It's been crazy. So we appreciate anybody who signed up and your support for real. So what we did was we closed Stargate down. We do not have any options for you to sign up at this point in time. So if you were interested, but you didn't bite the bullet, it's all right. You know, maybe you need a little more time, a little more proof of gains, proof of receipts. That's totally fine. But you can join our free waitlist. So you just come to stargate-ventures.com. You can click there. As you can see, we do not have the accelerator anymore. That's free. So anybody who got into it, congrats. You're able to still go through it with complete full access for free. But yeah, for anybody who did not bite the bullet on that, maybe we'll open up another free accelerator down the line. But so Stargate is full. Thank you for your support and interest in joining the Stargate community. We are currently closed for new members, but you can join our waitlist for when we open spots back up. Fill in your details below to join the waitlist risk-free. It's just putting your name on a waitlist if you were interested but didn't end up biting the bullet. As we get our flow down here on the back end, we will start to slowly open it back up and we'll work our way down that list. So if you didn't bite the bullet, but you know you're interested, join the waitlist immediately so you're closer to the top of the list for when we do open spots back up. So now we're in the charts. We're looking at the dollar right now. I'm going to go to a higher time frame because that is a small time frame. Daily chart, right? Daily chart, and it is shaping up for likely we're going to come down. I wouldn't be surprised to test this trend line right here. Definitely seems like it's going to be the case. And if I take this Fibonacci retracement from this low that we set here back in December to the high that we set the other day, we're seeing that the 1618 is right here at 102.3. And then we have the 2.618 here at 100.26. So I wouldn't be surprised to either come down, test this trend line, maybe somewhere halfway through here, or come down to the 1618 or the 2618. The dollar direction is down. You can see on the daily chart, stock RSI crossing down. TSI is trying to cross down. MACD as well too. So that's what we're seeing. And for us to know if we're going to flip bullish for the dollar, we can clearly look at the 1 day and see that the RSI was that level, that 50 line where we got rejected off from. So if we do pop our head back above there, then likely the dollar will have a rebound recovery, maybe come back up, retest 105, and then maybe get rejected at that point and then come down and maybe be something like this. Maybe kind of go sideways, come up here, and then ultimately roll down to that 2.618, maybe at the end of January, where now it's coinciding with that trend line down. Definitely could play out like that. Let us go into the bond yields, see where we're at with that today. They're up like 2%. This is a monthly chart though. Let me go to a 3-day. I'm going to go to a 1 day. So 1 day chart, we're looking at it. And what we can see is if I take the Fibonacci retracement, I grab this low to this high. It's likely we tested the 786 and we're getting a bounce from that level. Yep. We came right down to test that 786 and we're getting a bounce. What I want to see is us, if we do really kind of rebound back up here again, we want to get rejected by the 786 now to the upside. So I'm going to put it down like that. And we want to see a rejection at 3.8% if we do keep coming up here. And then we can probably ultimately roll back over. So that's what I'm seeing. But if we do break below 3.5%, it's looking like, you know, that continued downside will happen sooner than later. Now let's go to the stock market. We're sitting above 11,000. That's good. That's good. 3-day chart. We are looking at it. And we got a nice candle coming in here. I'm going to go to the 1 day real quick and see kind of where we're at with the momentum. And we see that the momentum is to the upside. On this candle that we're getting right now, it's looking like a 1-day buy now signal is going to flash. We have the stock RSI crossed up, TSI and the MACD, and that's why we got the vertical blue after getting the vertical green, prepare to buy soons. And it looks like we're rallying to the upside. Let's go to the 12-hour. 12-hour chart. Yeah, it looks like we're going to see continued follow through. We're seeing the stock RSI kind of going flat here across the top. We want to maintain up in this area. TSI is crossed up. We're trying to head through the 0 line, and the stock RSI, we pulled down here. We maintained above the 50 and then we pop back up. So that's what we want to see. RSI is poking through the 50 line too. All looks well on that end. 4-hour chart. Definitely want to see the 4-hour recover though on these bottom indicators, because that could then lead into the higher time frames of us rolling over. So that's what I want to see. Quick 1-hour look. And yeah, I mean, we got a strong buyback so far. At least we put this Fibonacci retracement from this top down to this bottom. We need to clear 11,250 to see more upside. If we do break that level and get above, it's likely we'll retest that 11,500 level, which we've been tracking as far as like a key level to get above and hold that support. You can see that's where our levels are right here of all this support and resistance. We need to get above there. That would be definitely step number 1 for us to say, hey, things are looking much better as far as caution warnings and stuff like that. Bitcoin rallying higher today. I mean, we're at 17,500. Like I said, the market melt up is underway, but we're not out of the woods yet. So Fibonacci retracement, this high down to this low, we stretch it out. We can see that we need to clear 18,000, which is the 786 right here. If we clear above there, hold that support, things are looking great, but we're not there yet. We're not out of the woods. So we need to get above there, hold that support. If we do get above there and hold that support, now we're talking, because if we break up above here, do something like this, come back down, and we start to rally up to 19,831. That's our first target for the extension. But I would say that on the bigger move here, so if we're talking about, so we're looking at the 1618 extension from down here. So this top, this bottom, we stretch it out, it would come up to here. But now we got to zoom out that holistic view at time, right? And see this move. So this high down to this bottom, we stretch it out. See how it coincides? All these things just kind of align with each other. If we head up to that 1618 on the breakout, now we're retesting the 0.786 on this, high we set here around 21,500 right before the FTX crash. So this high down to this low, back up to here, it's around 20K. If we can clear 19,500 to 20,000, hold that support, now we're talking. Now we're talking as far as like confirmed bear market bottom is in, because now we're panning out to a bigger time frame to see the bigger picture. Now we can see that if we get up to that point, like look at this. So we'd be breaking like this trend line coming down here, right? And then if we start pushing up more, now we can say, hey, maybe we take this top to this bottom and we would come up to the 786 here, which is 22,800. Now, if we clear above there, hold that support, now we can be like super confirmed as far as bear market bottom has been in, because now we would break up, we get above here, we hold that support, and now we're talking visiting those levels of 30 to 33,000. And at that point, if we really zoom out, we can see that, hey, like we've already came back up to where we're at, where we broke down from back here in May of 2022. So this is the scenario I'm seeing playing out. I think in the next 3 to 6 months here, we're going to see 33K. I do believe that to be the case, but we're going to have to watch for any black swans, as well as we got to watch how price reacts to these levels. We can speculate to that for that to be the case, but every day these markets are going and we're getting new data coming in. So then we have to adjust based off the data. But if I were to say those were those levels we got to watch, and then once we take out those levels, we can start targeting those higher levels like that. We do have on the lower time frame some prepare to sell soons. So we've been seeing a lot of prepare to buys, not much of prepare to sells, but now we're seeing one 6-hour prepare to sell soon. We got a 4-hour probably. Yep, we got another one. We got, let's see, about a 12-hour. We have a 12-hour prepare to sell soon. So we do have some signs coming in like, all right, things might get overheated pretty soon here. So we could see a big push of a run, but as soon as we see a vertical yellow sell now, we need to start really taking an analysis of all the time frames to see, all right, should we sell now and maybe buy back in a little lower? but we'll cross that road when we get there. So join the Discord. The link will be in the bio. We'll keep people updated in there about it. So Ethereum sitting around 1340. And we can see that if Ethereum clears, so this high down to this low, we stretch it out. If Ethereum clears 1500 or 1550, then we could easily come up here to 2000 to 2200. Then at that point, it's like, now we've really got to be watching the signals, because if it flashes a sell, then I would say it's looking, ready? I'm going to copy a pattern. So I'm going to take this pattern right here and we're going to copy this out. So you see how the patterns are just the same. They repeat, like they're just repeating patterns. So I just took this pattern right here, stretch it out to fill the whole pattern. And we can see that if we're going to go lower in the market, or for Ethereum, we would likely come up here. We would poke our head above 20, 2000, 2500. And at that point, just like it would be this point right here, we started to roll over again and go lower. So when we do come up to these levels, or if we do, we got to clear the 1550 first. Then we got to definitely be paying attention to the prepare to sell soons and the sell nows that come in, because that is definitely in the cards that could play out. Or this would be the time period where a potential black swan would probably be announced or would happen. So that's on our radar. But for now, I'm thinking the next couple weeks here, month, we could get explosive. But like I said, we got to take it day by day and level by level, because a lot changes in a day, as you can see. Let's go to XRP. We're on the 12-hour chart, and XRP is trying to gear up. It's trying. We can see that we have this trend line coming down. We're like wrestling with it right now. And if we can just break above that, it's going to start to look good. Let's put this right here. And we could even come back down. We could kind of coil into the end of this pattern here that stretches into the end of January. But let's look at the 1-day chart, because the 1-day chart just got a stock RSI cross up vertical. MACD just got a pretty big, candle coming in. TSI is starting to head vertical. So what I believe is XRP, it looks like it's starting to gear up. Look, it's pressing up against the 50 line. We could have a pop through here. We could have a very explosive move with XRP as far as the 1-day came in. Oh, let me go to Bitstamp. So the 1-day prepare to buy soon, buy now came in, or 1-day prepare to buy soon, the 2-day prepare to buy soon, the 3-day prepare to buy soon. We are getting we didn't get the buy now yet. So in 2 days and 4 hours, if we start pressing up here, we could very well get this buy now signal. I think we're going to get it. I really think XRP is about to explode any minute here, because all right, 1-day buy warning, 2-day buy warning, 3-day buy warning, 5-day buy warning. We likely have a 4-day buy warning, a 6-day buy warning, 4-day buy warning. See, and then let's see the 6-day. And I think we have a weekly one. We have a 6-day and we have a weekly. Gonna seriously be looking at these pair-to-pair signals to potentially go all in on an XRP. I wouldn't be surprised to see us pop back to 40 cents, 44 cents, could even go up to 48 cents very quickly here. We are now starting to see the stock RSI curling up, and we're about to see some momentum come back in, and the MACD flip from red for a little bit, now back to green. So XRP might be getting ready to play ball here, and I'm ready to play with it. So I'm definitely going to be watching that in the pair-to-pair signals. And for Stellar, it's about to do the same as well too. The overall market looks great as far as having a nice solid rebound. For XLM, we just got the 2-day buy now signal, and I would want to see it clear. If XLM can clear above 11 to 12 cents, 11 to 13 cents, we're going to go right up to 20 cents. We have some big, strong moves that are right on the precipice of happening. And Flare is trading now on Uphold. So let's take a look at Flare real quick. It's sitting at 4 cents right now. 4 cents. It's a steal. Guys, what Flare is doing is absolutely massive. So if you don't hold any at all, might be time to get a little Flare while the opportunity's here. We got a 15-minute buy now signal, but there's not much data we can go off of. But now that the whole market's kind of bouncing out of this bottom, it could be really up only for Flare. We saw the initial drop off. That's, always standard to happen. But after this point, we could really just start to fly and go up. If we do come back down to 2.5 cents, I am buying 100%. Even though I have a lot of Flare, I'm going to be buying because I want to hit a goal amount. So that's what Flare. For Songbird, I believe we're going to start to get wings again. We're on the 1 hour chart real quick, just a little look. And you can see from this low to this high, we came right down to the 786. It's no surprise that we held it as support on top of there being this trend line support that we've been support bouncing off of. Plus the 4 hour prepare to buy soons came in. We had 3 flash so far. It's likely by 8 p.m. tonight, New York time, we'll get a 4 hour buy now signal out of Songbird. So, and just like the 4 hour sell now nailed the top, it's going to nail the bottom as well too. So I might go more into that trade or from XDC to Songbird, because I do believe it's going to rally here, especially if Flare is going to as well too. We could probably see a 25% move out of Songbird by the end of the night, so I'm going to look to play that. I'll keep our current members updated in the Discord as far as any moves we're going to be making, as far as the trades that we have been taking and tracking those. Unfortunately, I would love to say, hey, sign up for the exclusive offer again, the Discord level up, but that is over with. But if you do want to be put on the wait list, then go to stargate-ventures.com. I'll put the link in the bio here, and you can come and join our free wait list just to ensure that you're going to have one of the top spots for when we do open things back up. But that's remained to be announced. So we will let you guys know, but I'll see you guys in the Discord. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the notification bell, get updated in real time, because stuff is about to get spicy here. And I want to make sure you guys are updated right when things happen, because the space is so fast. You got to be updated right away. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to try to bust out some newsletters, some deep dives today. So I'll see you over there.